Happy Wednesday, everybody! Welcome to my channel, a place for open conversation about nutrition, health, and well-being. If you clicked on this video, it's either because you know me and hi guys, or you don't know me and you really are curious about, is HelloFresh worth it? There's endless subscription boxes that you can choose from, but today I'm just going to focus on HelloFresh. Everybody loves a home-cooked meal, but ideally not everybody wants to spend hours in the kitchen planning, preparing, shopping for a meal that is going to be in your belly within like 0.5 seconds. Now, don't get me wrong, I love cooking just as much as the other 50s housewife, but it does get exhausting constantly preparing, planning, and cooking recipes every single day of the week. All that planning would exhaust anybody. And in the past, we've turned to frozen meals, and now we're realizing that's not really the greatest thing. Fresh cooked is always better. That is why it is so popular now to get subscription boxes. That way, at least for a portion of your week, you don't have to plan, portion out, basically do any of the annoying parts, but all of the fun parts of cooking. You get all the benefits of a home-cooked meal without any of the hassle. They do all the shopping and all the planning. You pick your meal, they send you everything. It's basically like having a personal shopper. Who doesn't want that? Obviously, I wanted to jump on board that bandwagon and see what it's like for myself. So for this past week, I tried HelloFresh and I want to share my experience with you guys. First, you sign up and then you get to pick your plan. They ask you what kind of plan you want, either with meat, without meat, or for an entire family. I chose the classic plan because my boyfriend absolutely cannot stand not eating meat. He needs meat for every meal of the day. If it was just me, I probably would have picked the veggie option. Since it's just my boyfriend and I chose the classic plan for 2 people, and then I wanted us to get the box 3 days this week. So we got 3 meals total. For 2 people, that's 6 portions, and normally that would be $9.99 per portion, which is $10 per plate. And if you think about all the money you waste eating out, that is such a good price for none of the hassle. But I got a coupon, so it actually only cost me $30. And if after this video you guys are just dying to try HelloFresh, down below I have a link, and if you follow it, you will get $40 off your first box. That means you will get 6 portions for only $20. Girls gotta eat. That is ridiculous savings. And if you are in college, we both know you need those savings. I mean, I just got out of college and I need those savings.
Help me, I'm poor.
So for me, I got the HelloFresh app, and on this app is absolutely amazing. I love that they have an app. I mean, everything should have an app at this point. But what's nice is you just go to your calendar, and if you choose, like I'm going out of town this week, if you choose you aren't going to be home or you just don't like the meals that week, you can choose to skip it. So you don't have to pay anything. First, when you open up the app, you see the Explore button. This has so many recipes, and honestly, this is an amazing section of the app because sometimes I'll just scroll through it and be like, oh my gosh, I need that. It's like my own Pinterest. I click on it, I get the recipe, I get how to make it. It's all past recipes that you can still use today. And that is just, I mean, thank you. And then I picked the classic plan. So that's the next section of the app. You click on that, and then it shows you all the meals that you can have that week. It highlighted is on the side, it says in box. And that means those are the 3 recipes that I'm getting in my box. I can change it, I can scroll and be like, I actually want that one, click on it, and that is sent to me instead. It is picking and choosing your menu ahead of time, and that is just awesome. That is awesome, you guys, awesome. I'm going to go to the recipes that I got this week, and for the first day, I am going to cook the thyme and honey pork chops. The second day, I'm going to cook the honey mustard chicken, and for the third day, I'm going to cook the buttered up steak. Now, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have the but what's nice about HelloFresh is they make all their recipes so separate. So if you have a gluten intolerance or a dairy thing like me, you can easily leave that off. All the recipes are super clean, and it makes it super easy to leave out ingredients if you can't have something. For every recipe that you have, you can look at it, you can scroll, it tells you the allergens, it tells you a wine pairing, and as a personal wino, I really appreciate the wine suggestion. thank you, HelloFresh, for understanding my needs. And then you scroll down, it tells you the nutrition information. Now, the nutrition information also comes in the box with you, so you have it on hand. But if you have the app, you can also just pull it up on your phone. It tells you the calories in the meal, and it has it per portion, which is super helpful. It has the fat, saturated fat, carbohydrate, sugar, fiber, protein, cholesterol, sodium, pretty much anything you need to know about the meal. And then at the very bottom, it shows you the ingredients. And this is awesome if you want to recreate the recipe, or if you just are curious what's in it. I know for me, for allergy reasons, I always like to make sure what's in my meal, and just for health reasons, I like to know what I'm consuming. So the ingredients is a very helpful portion of the app. So for this week, I videotaped everything, I think. I didn't videotape everything. I will say, like, for one of the meals, I got a little distracted because I really wanted to eat it because it smelled so good. And I don't think I videotaped after I ate it. For my first recipe, I decided to choose the thyme and honey pork chops for Ryan and I. Both of us aren't really big pork fans, so we thought it'd be interesting to broaden our horizons and actually learn a pork-related recipe. It was served with couscous and a peachy salad. He's not a big fruit and vegetable person, so anything that I can do to try and convince him to eat more fruits and vegetables, I'm always for. I am such a fan of salads. I could eat a salad for an actual meal, but Ryan's not a big fan of fruits and vegetables, so it's always nice to have a recipe that he is all for finishing all of his fruits and vegetables. Cooking this recipe really helped us work as a team, and it was really nice to not just cook a meal and then serve it, but actually us cook it together instead of just one person making it. It really helps you work together, and honestly, it'd be a really good bonding experience to do with somebody. Honestly, doing a little extra cleanup isn't that big of a deal as long as you actually get a meal that you enjoy, that was super fast and easy as soon as he came home from work. We decided to eat outside because it was a beautiful day. And then we got attacked by bees, so we had to go back inside. So it kind of ruined it a little bit, but at least we had our awesome meal. Good job, HelloFresh. You actually made us like a pork meal. For day 2, we actually made our honey mustard chicken. We usually put spices on it. This was a way to make something that we make all the time, but to see how much nicer it is to do when you don't have to do all the shopping and the preparing. It was super easy to do, especially since I love to bake vegetables. I love sweet potato, I love zucchinis, and I love onions, and that was the vegetables that we used for the recipe. It came with a little tiny jar of honey mustard, which was awesome because I actually got to keep half of it, and we've actually used it on recipes since then. This was a recipe that we've recreated already because it was so easy to make, and the ingredients were so simple and so easy to incorporate into pretty much any dish. Last recipe we made for the week was the buttered up steak. It has roasted potatoes and garlic green beans. Please excuse me in my PJs. I was so done for the day and I just woke up from a nap to specifically make dinner. Green beans is something that Ryan doesn't really like to eat, but with the garlic and the different spices, it was super easy for him to enjoy eating them. And he actually finished them, which was kind of surprising. And then we had roasted potatoes with steak. Steak was easy to convince him to eat because steak is his favorite meat. All these recipes are really easy to copy and recreate again, and they're all actually very cheap ingredients. So if I ever wanted to recreate it for dinner, it would actually be cheaper than the HelloFresh. It's really opening my eyes to new ways to cooking chicken, steak, and even pork. If you found this video really informational and really helpful, I'm glad. If you like this video, please let me know and give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, then I guess I brought dishonor on my family. Mulan reference.
Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
If you really like my videos and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But other than that, I'm signing off. That's all, folks. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.